In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up an Easy Flash parallel. Easy Flash is not a new name to the flashcard scene, having released numerous products for the Game Boy lineup, and their latest product is a Nintendo DS flashcard called the Easy Flash Parallel. So while on paper this new flashcard doesn't really offer anything new compared to other competing products, it is nice to have a modern DS flashcard, so in this video we're going to go over how to get it set up. So let's go ahead and dive in. So as we get started, the first thing we're going to need is the Easy Flash Parallels. So I have a link in the description to where you can purchase these from the shop that provided this one to me. And then Easy Flash recommends using a micro SD card that is 32 gigabytes or smaller, and it needs to be formatted as FAT32. So there's a good chance larger SD cards will work in the Easy Flash Parallel if you format them to FAT32, but for today's tutorial we're just going to go with the max recommended size of 32 gigabytes with this PNY card here. And then of course a 3DS, DSi, or regular DS to run the Easy Flash Parallel in. So our first order of business is to get our SD card formatted to FAT32. So I just plugged it into my Windows PC here. And to format this into FAT32, since it is 32 gigabytes, I could just right click on the USB drive, click the formatting option, and then FAT32 is automatically selected. And all the options look good for this device. So just leave quick format on and go ahead and start it. And click yes to formatting will delete everything on it. If you're on Mac or Linux, just go through your normal formatting tools to get this into FAT32 format. But once ready, just go ahead and open it up and then just place it to the side. Next, we just need to head over to Easy Flash's website and download the latest kernel for the Easy Flash Parallel. So a link to this will be in the description below. Just click on the Easy Flash Parallel and then grab the latest kernel version that should be at the top of the page. So for this video, it is 1.04. If it's newer, grab the newer one. After getting that download, just go ahead and get it extracted. And once extracted, you should be left with an easyds.dat file and an _easyds folder. So we're just going to go ahead and bring both of these over to the micro SD card we're going to be using for the Easy Flash Parallel. And with that, our initial system setup is complete, so now we can begin adding game ROMs onto this drive. So I'm just going to go grab my Nintendo DS games real quick. Gonna make a new folder in my Easy Flash Parallels SD card here. Just gonna name it Games. And I'm pretty sure that zipped games aren't going to work, so just gonna extract all these real quick. Alright, there we go. So I'm just gonna copy these into my game folder on the micro SD card. And there we go. Gonna call it there for my games for now. But with everything done, we can just go ahead and take that micro SD card out of the computer we're using. Now from here, just go ahead and get that micro SD card placed into your Easy Flash Parallel. It doesn't have a spring-loaded slot, so you just gotta push it into place here. And now we could go ahead and insert this into our DS Lite, DSi, DS, 3DS, doesn't really matter. Any of them will work. So we'll do that. And then turn it on. And you will be greeted by the Easy Flash Parallel boot screen here. So on top it's got a calendar. And then on the bottom we have our menu selection screen where you can boot from the micro SD card, or if you have a slot 2 GBA cartridge, you can boot that up. You'll see your games folder that you created, and inside all of your Nintendo DS games will show up. And then to start a game, you just have to press A on it. It will create a new save file and load it up. And there it is. Perfect. And when you reboot the Easy Flash Parallel, it defaults to the folder that you had last selected, so you can always return right to your Nintendo DS games if desired. It's pretty convenient. And then if you need to go back for any reason, you can just press B. Or you could use the folder up option there with your stylus. But if you want to access settings for the Easy Flash Parallel, you can just press Start. And you have a bunch of File Explorer options here. And then you also have a settings page. And the first one is to change the interface style. This is set to Easy Flash. This is basically themes. System language. Set file list type, so you can change between seeing Nintendo DS games or their save files or both or everything on the card. And then a safe mode on or off. Then we can change the interface settings. And the first option is scrolling speed, so you can do fast, medium, or slow. File list style, modern or internal. Animations on or off. And then you can set it between a 12-hour clock and a 24-hour clock. File system settings, you can show hidden files on or off. You can have the file system trim ROMs for you automatically. And then you can change the file extension for saves. You can have it be .save or .nds.save. So if you plan on transferring saves back and forth between emulators, the .save would be easier, so that way you have the file name without having to rename anything. Next, you can turn cheats on or off. You can turn on a in-game reset option, as well as an in-game reset option in Homebrew. GBA settings. So first option, universal sleep mode, on or off. Backup save at startup. And then slot 2 mode, you can choose between asking every time, whether it's in GBA mode or NDS mode. And that covers it for our Easy Flash parallel settings. And then you can just press A twice to save the settings on exiting. And the last tools tab here will be of interest if you have an Easy Flash 3-in-1 expansion pack. You can change the rumble strength and then backup RAM and SRAM settings. Now, if you enabled cheats back on the game screen, if you press the Y button, you can access different game settings by using Y, so such as linking with a GBA cart if you want to transfer Pokemon from a compatible Flash cart or a real cart. And then you can also press X to load up cheat codes. And so, Easy Flash Parallel has a lot of pre-installed cheat codes for a number of games, but the most interesting use of this is to help fix anti-piracy detection. So games such as Pokemon White 2 here, go in here, press X to go into cheats, and we can enable the anti-piracy fix for this game. And then just press X to continue, and so then we could go into the game and actually try it out. And I loaded up my wife's Pokemon White save file onto this card just for the fun of it. Get us into a fight quicker. And so when you have this cheat code disabled, the fight menu here does not appear and you can't access any of this stuff, but with the cheat activated, you can now play the game as intended. And again, the Easy Flash Parallel does work natively on DSi systems, even on the latest system update, as well as 3DS systems. So there we have it. So there you have it, the steps to getting the Easy Flash Parallel set up and running for your Nintendo DS and 3DS systems. Not a complicated process by any stretch of the imagination, so you will be up and running in no time flat. So again, while the Easy Flash Parallel doesn't really bring much new to the DS flashcart scene, it is a modern option that should see new features come over time, and it's honestly kind of exciting to see. So again, if you're interested in checking out the Easy Flash Parallel, you can check out the link in the description below to the shop that provided me mine. And thank you once again for watching today's video. But here at the end, just the usual favors to ask. If you haven't already done so, please hit that thumbs up, thumbs down button, depending how much you like today's video, as well as that sub button and notification bell so you can see when new videos go live on the channel. New content always coming your way, and I'd love to have each and every one of you along for the ride. For anyone interested in further helping support the channel and keep it going, also be sure to check out that Patreon link in the bottom right hand corner of the screen or that join button here on YouTube. Every little bit helps keep us going and bringing all of this content to you. Big thank you to all of our current backers. You're amazing. Thank you so much for always believing in what we do here. But until next time, my wonderful internet peeps, you all stay awesome, keep on gaming, and we'll see you back next video.